I want to preface by saying that I think the show is brilliant. Um, it's really refreshing. It's authentic, it's funny and charming, and it's really not anything that I've gotten the chance to see before, at least not this year. So I want to start by asking, how did you feel when you first read the script or you first got involved in the show? And then was this something that you really knew that you wanted to do from the beginning?
I actually got cast last, so I know the show had been through a journey before. I got cast in the middle of the pandemic, and so and we were starting rehearsals in about 10 days, maybe. So it was all a bit crazy, but the in the middle of the pandemic, so you've got everything happening with the Black Lives Matter movement and just all the sadness that we'd seen, and that was kind of washing over everything. And in comes this wonderful authentic script, as you say, that is just centered around voices that we haven't heard, which I think what we've seen, if we can take anything from the last year and just years prior, is that more stories need to be told. Different voices need to be heard. And here comes this script, and it is different, and it is unique, and it is fresh. And here's this beautiful character who is just full of joy. And the idea of putting a character on screen just centered in joy, Black joy, with this wonderful family, I was like, please sign me up, I will be there. Like, I want to do this so much. And so yeah, I did everything I could to be part of it, because I genuinely do think, I think storytelling is one of the most important things we can do to change individuals, and to change mindsets and to change hearts. So that's my form of help, form of bettering the world, and to be part of this, and to be part of this story that makes things better. Nita has written something that makes things better. That's everything to me.
Yes, no, I think that's brilliant. And as you say, having a character that's so centered in Black female joy, especially now, is really important.
So important.
And, I would like to say that Bisma is my favorite character so far. Um,
Oh,
I just adore her. I think she's quirky and she's hilarious. She's very multifaceted. She's the bassist and she's the cartoonist and she's the mom. And you don't usually see those combinations of people in TV shows, especially not in relation to, Black characters. So
yeah.
I'm curious as to, what does it take for you to, when you arrive on set, what does it take to you to get into the mindset to play Bisma? And I'm curious, do you see any of yourself in her at all?
I mean, Bisma is very joy focused, and I try to find that in every situation. I made a decision a long time ago. In the industry, it's just such an interesting place, and I made a decision that I would always try to be somebody that brings joy into any group of people, and so that. To be able to be that person on screen is just wonderful. The dynamics that we have as a cast is a really beautiful thing. We have this wonderful supportive friendship between each other, with each other, and we celebrate each other. And so being able to do that on and off screen has been really wonderful, and it informed everything I did on set. Also, Bisma's a musician, and so there's an intelligence there that she has that I am not a musician. I do not play an instrument. But there's a work ethic she has. And as you say, she's a cartoonist, and having to put that work in so that I could be ready to play those songs on set, that definitely informed having to get up and get on set and play the bass. I literally got calluses on my hands from how much I was rehearsing. And that helped me find that character. What I'm trying to think what else kind of informed Bisma. Yeah, there's I think also my mum is probably an inspiration. She's the best and the most beautiful soul. And yeah, she is a mother, and she also has so many dreams, and she just kind of works for them at every opportunity, and she doesn't allow anything to kind of get in her way with that. So that kind of informed the character as well.
Great. That's wonderful. moving towards kind of the show as a whole, I know you said that you have such a great camaraderie with your other female castmates, which is really wonderful to see. The show as a whole, I really appreciate, the messaging and the themes behind it. It's really a great show for, female friendships and relationships and religion and kind of love and all sorts of representation and things of that nature. So I'm curious, when you put together the final product and you kind of send it out to be seen to the world, what do you want your viewers to get from their viewing experience? What do you want them to get from watching your show?
I think to celebrate individuality is one of the most important things about the show. As you said, it's kind of every character is so unique. Every character is so multifaceted. There are many aspects to each and every person's in personalities, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. And we're in a time, I think, where people are afraid if people are different, and I don't know why that is, because it's definitely not a human thing. It's not a normal thing, and so what we need to do is start to love people for who they are individually, and celebrate that. And I hope that people continue to do that, and to make friends with people that are different, and to hear people, to listen to people, to allow space for different individuals to come to the forefront, because I think this all Muslim punk band, deciding that they want to own space within this world is very important. And I hope that this show in itself allows space for more shows to come up behind it, and more shows that are different, more stories that are different, more characters that are different. You've never really seen a show, you've never seen a show that is centered around these type of female characters, and so many as well, which I just think is a testament to Nida, to write a show that puts different people at the forefront, but to also put so many different people at the forefront, and a lot of people that we haven't seen before, I think is really beautiful. And it's a testament to what she's trying to do within the industry. And I hope that this show does that for other writers and creators and musicians. I hope that they see that their individuality and their voice is important.